Hi folks, today we're going to show you how to install a vinyl graphic on a pickup truck. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your truck is very clean, that it doesn't have any wax on it, any dust on it, things sticking up. So you're going to get yourself a bottle of rubbing alcohol. It's a good idea to wash the truck before you install the graphic, and then take rubbing alcohol and rub off any dust or anything that would impede the vinyl from sticking to the truck. When you're done that, we've already torn a couple pieces of masking tape off, so we're going to figure out where we want this graphic to go. So if we were to install this graphic like this, we take one piece of masking tape and put it up on this corner. Let's angle the graphic up a little bit. Take another piece of tape and stick it to the other side. Step back. If you like how you think that'll look, the next thing we're going to do is create a center hinge. So take a long piece of masking tape and run it north-south. Let me trim around this door handle a little bit first. If you have some of the graphic paper sticking up near the door handle, you can just simply trim like that, so then nothing will be in your way and it won't impede you putting on the graphic. So the next thing we're going to do is take a long piece of masking tape and we're going to create a center hinge. Now this is the dry application method because I've been sticking graphics on for 20 years. So what we'll do next is we'll pull this piece of tape and holding the transfer tape in one hand and the backing paper in the other hand, we'll separate the graphic from the backing. Take your pair of scissors and cut off half of the backing tape, being careful not to scratch your vehicle. Then taking the transfer tape in the other hand, you're going to take your squeegee and you're going to start and you're going to go up and down, slowly up and down, making sure you push the graphic to the vehicle without removing the squeegee from the vehicle. You just squeegee up and down. And the back half of the graphic is now stuck to the truck. Then you're going to remove your center hinge. And remove your other section of tape that's holding the front. You're going to go and you're going to peel the rest of the backing tape off of the transfer tape and put the other half on. So then you're going to go here and you're going to start to squeegee the same way, up and down. On smaller graphics, you can do this without needing to wet it, or if you're a professional graphics installer. If you don't have experience, we'll show you how to do the wet method next, which is more forgiving. So there we have our graphic stuck to the vehicle. And now we're going to pull the transfer tape, leaving the graphic stuck to the vehicle. Now the next thing we have to do so you can get your doors open is trim around the doors. So I'm going to get a little breakaway knife. We use these breakaway knives. You can get them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the tape and just give myself some guidelines for where I want to trim the graphic. Once you've done a bunch of these, you don't need to do this, and what we're going to do with the breakaway knife is we're just going to score the vinyl. You don't want to cut through and scratch your truck. You just kind of want to score the vinyl. Score the vinyl. And then you can peel the vinyl off without having scratched your truck. Go down to the next one. Score the vinyl. Score the vinyl. Peel the next one off. Then on the bigger section down here, line the tape up. Score the vinyl. Go to the back. There you go. Now if we have one really small tiny bubble, and the only thing we'll do about that bubble is we'll take the tip of this point, push it into the bubble, and then rub out the air. It was just one really small one. And that is how you install your graphic, and it gives you a little flash on your vehicle. And the one other thing you can do is if you don't, we always found that scoring the vinyl and separating it back about a 1/16 of an inch really lets the graphic, gives it longevity. But you could just cut right through the middle of it and push the vinyl into the door. I'll show you how to do that with the wet method. That's it. Thank you.